Hi guys, it's 80th anniversary of D-Day landings, the start of the campaign to liberate Europe, and the end of the beginning of the end of the Second World War. So, to commemorate the anniversary from here, I've decided to pull out some key pieces from this huge Ferrers Walker collection that's being released soon, um, and I thought I'd show you through what we've got that's associated with D-Day. Let's start with the tread plates on the floor there, Jason. There's HMS Glasgow's tread plate, which is a beautiful, beautiful piece. There's not enough time to tell you everything there is to know about Glasgow's action at Normandy. But she was a light cruiser. She was involved in Operation Neptune, which was based around Omaha Beach. Above it, we've got the tread plate from HMS Undine. She was part of Operation Overlord, and which she escorted the G12 convoy over the Channel, which headed for Gold Beach. She fired in support of British troops and then patrolled in the Bay of the Seine, also as part of Operation Neptune. Back to the floor, we've got this magnificent tread plate off HMS Orion, known as the Mother of the Mediterranean for all her previous efforts in the war. And she was the second highest decorated Royal Navy ship of World War II with no less than 13 battle honours. She was also part of Operation Neptune, which headed to Gold Beach, where she bombarded the Montfleury battery and supported, by bombing, the Commonwealth troops in the region of Tilly-sur-Seulles. We also have this gorgeous gun tompion from her main armament 6-inch guns. They were her biggest guns. So there's the beautiful gun tompion, or plug, as it were, from a gun that fired a hell of a lot. Staying with the tompions, here's one of the most magnificent in the collection. There's several main armament huge tompions, but this is one of my favorites. This is from one of HMS Ramillies' 15-inch guns, a 100-ton gun. One of which is outside the Imperial War Museum. In fact, a lot of you would have seen one of those. She, alongside Warspite, there's a Warspite gun tompion. Warspite was the most highly decorated ship in the World War II. Operated to the east of Sword Beach, supporting assault forces there. See the L1 there, Jason? That's the turret and the gun number, which is rare and lovely to see on an original piece like that. So on the about 5:30 in the morning on the 6th of June, both of those battleships opened up the shelling. Warspite having the honour of firing the first salvo at D-Day. The next day, they joined up with HMS Rodney. Here's the incredible HMS Rodney Bell that we've got, the Bismarck Hero. And over the course of the next week, they continually bombarded German defences facing the British and Canadian invasion of Beach's Sword, Gold, and Juno. Ramillies, here's an interesting fact I discovered in all of this. Ramillies fired over 1,000 shells from her main armament at Normandy, so many, in fact, that her guns needed to be replaced afterwards. Before we go back to the floor, we've got HMS Diadem's gun tompion. She was also at HMS Neptune. It's a lovely gun tompion there. And down there, lastly, we've got two beautiful name boards from two poignant ships that were involved at D-Day. Virago escorted a very important convoy across the Channel to Sword Beach and provided fire support to troops landing on Lyon-sur-Mer. And HMS Kelvin, over here, is a gorgeous name board that she did plenty at D-Day. She bombarded positions in the area of Sword Beach. But after D-Day was over and done with, she had the honour of taking Sir Winston Churchill and fellow sort of dignitaries for a tour of Normandy landings and then ashore to participate in the meetings of the chiefs of staff. So these incredible pieces are all part of the Ferrers Walker collection, as I said, which is a museum grade collection. When I say museum grade, you could argue that a lot of this should be in the museum. A lot of it might end up in the museum following the auction, hopefully. But this is an opportunity for all of you to own part of a collection that took sort of the best part of 50 years to amass by this lovely chap, Ferrers Walker. He loaned it all to the museum. It was on the display at the museum for quite a few years, and then it came up for sale, and we bought it. So watch this space. I know I've said that already in previous videos. We're working so hard to pinpoint exactly when this auction is going to be. It's going to be the end of this month for starters, but we're working as we speak now. The office is working hard on pinpointing exactly which day and time that's going to be. Like and subscribe. Excuse me. Like and subscribe, and follow our socials so you don't miss this incredible opportunity.